Okay. So off we go.
Okay. Okay. So hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for showing up for your breath, and the importance and all of us connecting and understanding a deeper meaning of what it means to breathe together and connect. So I actually have been on a deeper journey with breath work because as you keep doing this work, which I've been doing breath works for since 2015, as we do the deep breathing, it kind of you tap into an awareness of yourself that it's like a bigger self, a higher self, the spirit of self, whatever you choose to call it. And I love that because that bigger self has a tendency to push us into the direction we're here to be. And it's kind of like the message that each and every one of us is a beautiful masterpiece of God or higher self or presence of self, whatever you choose to call it. And what my work is all of our work is to how do I allow that masterpiece to shine into the world and be the gift that I'm here to be. Does that make sense? So so what I'm doing with that is as this talk is about this breath session is a lot about meeting the oneness of all, the creation of that we are all connected and that there really are no boundaries within this more universal breath.
Mm-hmm.
And did somebody have something to say? Okay, just you guys just tap in if you have a question or something because I don't see people. So I wanted to read. So one of the things I'm working on is just more inner, because I feel like now again, guys, this is just my journey through breath and the inner work that I'm doing and how I'm bringing it into the world. Hi, Tanya. I am really feeling and embodying the beautiful energy of divine and or the feminine or what else, the Sophia, the grace. And through this work of breath, what I realized is that, and I think a lot of people that have done a lot of breath sessions, there's this moment where we resist the breath. We have this moment where if it's ego, if it's, I don't know, I mean, it's most likely the ego, but I don't want to say because it could be something else. But there's that moment of you don't really want to do this, you don't want to cross this, and yet we have to surrender and keep breathing and allowing. And what happens is I have watched with clients, with classroom work, is this beautiful sense of peace that happens once we cross. And that energy is so divine and so beautiful and so one. And I felt it on so many different types of classes, family, venues, and I've done breath work in many different different ways, and even individually. And it's a beautiful sense of this oneness that we're all just here together. So I'm going to read, this is based on a talk I did, and I just want to share. It's called The Sacred Marriage, and it's based on the work of Miriam Woodman, who was a Jung analyst. And her work, her life work was around the divine feminine and how we meet it within the body. So I broke it up in 3 levels: the body, the soul, and the spirit of the divine sacred marriage. And I just want to read this. What I'm reading is what happens when we all come and connect as individuals and voluntarily breathe together. We surrender to the breath together. And when I say that, it even can be individually, because we're breathing together on much deeper forces of our higher self, our soul, the ascending masters, the dolphins, the whales. It all is community in however dimension we're at. Makes sense. So, on a bodily level of alignment, when connected to the divine feminine, the body may feel a sense of vitality, groundedness, and pleasure. There may be a heightened awareness of bodily sensations and feelings of being at home in one's own skin. This connection can lead to a more harmonious relationship with the physical self. And again, the reminder, the masterpiece that we all are. And that work of meeting that masterpiece is so much about, how do I retreat? How do I meet this more quieter part of myself, even when it's uncomfortable? Because sometimes the inner world is uncomfortable because we have some resistance there that needs to needs help being moved, which is our breath. So on that soul level, the soul, in Woodman's view, is the realm of emotion, intuition, and deep inner knowing. When connected to the divine feminine, the soul may experience a sense of profound wisdom, emotional depth, and a strong connection to the inner self. This can lead to a greater understanding of one's life purpose and a sense of inner peace. And that life purpose is that masterpiece, that beautiful masterpiece that each and every single one of us has. Because we are a masterpiece. And we're here to bring that masterpiece into the world and shine that light, even through the darkness. And as we're coming to these times of more retreat, holy nights, quieter stillness time, how do I keep that light there and allow myself to really feel the power of me in that darkness? Because we all carry the light. And the darkness is just a time of showing us the shadow, which we need to also work with. And that's where the breath is so beautiful. So in spirit, the spirit is the transcendent aspect of one's being. Connecting to the divine feminine may lead to a heightened sense of spirituality, a feeling of unity with all of creation, and a deep connection to the sacred. It can bring a sense of purpose and a feeling of being part of something greater than our oneself. I find that moment in this work so beautiful, because that's when we're all just connected. We're all in this space of just beautiful, harmonious love, unconditional love. So how do the whales come into all this? My work is called Whale Breathing. I'm the owner of Blooming Roads Healing, and what Blooming Roads Healing is a service of an enterprise or a service of helping people get more heart-centered within their body. And I do a lot of that through breath work and coaching. And my breath work technique is called whale breathing. So the whales, before my life as a breath person and coach, I did a lot of retreats, taking people on retreats to swim with whales and be with whales. And I started to know two things. I noticed that every time whales would approach, people's heart chakra would just open wide. Like people would just be in tears and just really feeling this amazing unconditional love of these beautiful, magnificent beings, the whales. Also, when I was on these retreats, I would do a meditation before or on the boat. And each time when I felt a bunch of whales were coming, I would feel the energy of divine. And at first I didn't put it together, but then I realized, wow, they're working together. There's this energy, divine would appear through my heart and I would feel that presence. And then the whales would be breaching or showing up. So I took it even deeper of just trusting that there's something here important for me to learn about whales and the divine. And as I kept doing that, I just, like there was just part of me that thought I was going crazy. I will admit, like, how am I able to tap into these energies? And I started questioning, resisting this gift. But then actually breath work was what made me really dive into it, because I started to really dive into it and just surrender and trust and surrender into it. So I'm deaf, and whales listen through echolocation. I also do the same thing. So the whales were teaching me, use your gift of your deafness in the world. That is your masterpiece. Use it and help human beings that can't hear their bodies. And you listen within, you listen to their vibration and can help guide them. So it's basically braille reading the body through how I hear it. The other thing is whales have a capacity of being in the water underwater for long periods of time. Why can a mammal whale stay under, but we can't? I started researching their breathing, and it was a lot about involuntary versus voluntary breathing through diaphragm. When we connect to our diaphragm consciously, we are able to do the most important thing that diaphragm does. Bring oxygen into the body and release the metabolic waste. That's all it does. It's that simple. But when we connect to it and allow that, metabolic waste is on a physical, soul, spirit level. Stress, mental health, emotional, resistance. Then on the physical, heart disease, diabetes. And as that diaphragm starts to consciously move, it starts to create a universal rhythm, because I will be guiding you guys through that rhythm. And that universal rhythm is it's calmer. It's more of let's pretend this is the diaphragm. So when you're breathing, so our spine goes through that diaphragm, our nervous system, our vagus nerve, all that goes through that diaphragm is being contracted and expanded through the universal rhythm. Now remember, we are in a society that 85 to 93% are in fear or flight breathing. What is that? So here we go. This is the fear or flight. So that's our nervous system, our vagus nerve, our, blood flow, all that. And so then what happens to the body? It goes into distress, right? And then we have panic attacks, anxiety, you know, I mean, even on backaches, you know, the list can go on now. We just go in dis-ease, let's just say that. And because the body is trying to communicate to us, it needs to breathe. So today we're gonna just explore more of a peaceful, loving breath. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of do a meditative guidance of breathing in a more voluntary breathing. I'm also gonna say that just trust your body, have that conversation. I also work with sounds, and I work with vowel sounds because I do have a background in sound therapy and movement. And my sound is very connected to the different parts of the body. The vowels are E, A, O. I will be guiding you guys. You just listen to my voice, surrender, and trust. And just know that I will be taking you on a beautiful journey of breath. And I will also be bringing the whales in. If you want, you know, and just be open, breathe, and believe that they are going to, you know, appear. The thing I will say is once we get into diaphragmatic breathing in a more voluntary level, the body energy shift because we're getting more connected to the universal rhythm of Earth. And what happens is this beautiful alignment happens that we all become into that oneness. Does that make sense? And that there is this beautiful sense of all. And as you do, just allowing yourself to be wherever that magnificent you wants to take you, the whales, the higher self, and just be in that space of surrendering, because surrendering is a really, really powerful word. We can say it all the time, but to really deeply surrender within your body and just completely trust no matter what's going on, because like I said, the breath is a beautiful but powerful thing, part of us, yet we have a lot of data in this body and we carry trauma. But what I will say is I've been doing a lot of trauma work with fire department, police, and what they taught me was how powerful it is when we're grounded in our breath, which I will guide you to. The breath has a way of transmuting the trauma. And I think that's what the whales were trying to teach me in a more telepathic, because it does, you know, they're the gentle giants of the ocean. You meet them live, and first experience is just like, oh my goodness, wow, what a big energy. But the energy is so gentle and loving and powerful. And that's our breath. That's our breath. So another quote that came from Marion Woodman about surrendering, and then we'll get started. At the point of vulnerability is where the surrender takes place. That is the divine enters. The divine comes through the wound and helps support us through the divine. And it's a really beautiful, beautiful quote, because as we breathe, and our divine is matter, it's body. But if we're all shallow breathers and connected more to this upper, more expansive energy and not grounding and descending into the body, we're disconnected to that spirit. And we need that now, especially now, because we're in a very soul time. And our soul needs to know that it has the pelvic to support that heart base. And in order to do that, we have to do the voluntary diaphragmatic breathing. So, does anyone have questions before we get started? Because then I'll just take you guys on a journey. Is everyone good? Okay. So, what you're gonna do is just get comfortable. I'm gonna also be playing very beautiful music of whales. All you have to do is listen to my voice and surrender and trust. And I will guide you through this breath. And what I want to say is, like I said, we're going to be doing some sound, and it doesn't have to be loud. I mean, if you're in an apartment or wherever you're located, do the sound that feels in a comfortable way that feels right for you. Also, when we do these sounds, to really meet, like when I guide you, I'll talk more about that. And the other thing is it's completely fine where your body is. Do not get caught up in, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Trust the body that it will take you where it needs to go through your breathing. I will keep reminding you how the process works, and you just keep tapping in, and just staying conscious of the breath. Okay? Sound good? All right, so we'll get started. Okay, so first, before I start the music, I'm just gonna get everybody to just take a few breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And I just want you to notice where your breath is, how you're breathing. Even if you even notice your breath. And as we take now that breath to a deeper space, to just drop into your diaphragm. And for those that don't know where the diaphragm is, if you feel your rib, the diaphragm is where the rib end and the soft belly starts. So it's kind of in this space. And just gently put your hands there. And feel the breath moving from that space. So as you inhale, your hand will go out. And as you exhale, the hands will come in. So just and I use this metaphor a lot for virtual. It does not mean the diaphragm really moves like this, but it's a good metaphor. So there's a beautiful balloon sitting in the center of your body, right? You know, like where the rib and the soft belly start. And as you inhale, that balloon expands. And as you exhale, the balloon contracts. So just kind of connect to that movement for breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And that it is safe to just drop into the body, let go of everything that was going on before you came on to this meeting, and let go of everything that you're going to be walking into, and just be here now in the presence of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And allowing yourself to be here now. to be in the beautiful energy of presence. Breathing in, breathing out. And I open us up to the essence of I am, the archangels, the ascending masters, the dolphins, the whales, and allowing us to surrender to the beautiful spirit of breath in meeting the matter, the body, the divine, in allowing perfect alignment, perfect possibilities, perfect unconditional love and harmony within. And so it is. So just keep breathing into that connection. And let yourself just feel the energy of breath coming in. That beautiful breath spirit as you move that diaphragm. Breathing in, breathing out. And as you're breathing, I want you to notice that you're sitting on a beach. And you're watching this beautiful wave being created. And as that wave comes in and rolls into the shore, you notice just it lets go. It just comes in and lets go. And as you go back, it goes back out into the ocean. It creates another wave. It never stops moving. It's a very beautiful circular movement, a circular rhythm. And bring that circular rhythm to your breath. Medium inhale, soft, short exhale. And before you complete your exhale, you inhale to just trust it. And just let yourself notice what you notice in the here, in the now. Just breathing, surrendering, trusting. Breathing in, breathing out. And allowing yourself to be here now. And as we connect and allow ourselves to feel that beautiful rhythm of breath, to notice the exhale. And as we exhale, we connect to the gravity, to the earth, to the rest. Just drop into that beautiful, deeper energy of gravity. Breathing in, breathing out. And allowing yourself to really feel the exhale. And not completing the exhale, but going back into the inhale. Just keeping that beautiful breath moving through your diaphragm. The beautiful muscle, your breath muscle that it is. And stay connected to it. Even if there's some uncomfortableness, just keep breathing, noticing, and allowing. And as you guys drop into that beautiful diaphragmatic breathing and the energy of gravity, we drop into the pelvic floor, bringing our breath down to that pelvic through diaphragm. And all that means is the more you expand and contract, the more your breath will meet your pelvis. Keeping that circular breath moving. Medium inhale, soft, short exhale. Before you complete your exhale, you inhale. Just keep it moving, trusting, breathing, and allowing. And what does that mean to really let yourself exhale and retreat within me? To drop deeper within myself as I breathe and meet my pelvic floor. And as you're breathing and connecting, I want you to even visualize this pelvic floor like a bowl holding, the upper body, just kind of supporting it. And yet it also connects to the Mother Earth through our legs. So just really connect to that relationship of that pelvic. Dropping into it. Feeling the power of groundedness. It's safe to be grounded and breathing in my body. And as we connect to that pelvic, we meet the sound of E. And let that E be a low tone E, so you're really feeling the vibration coming from your pelvic floor, opening up some of that resistance, and connecting to the vagus nerve to create a place of calm, of harmony. So here we go, the sound of E. Now go back to the diaphragmatic connected breath. Medium inhale, soft, short exhale. Before you complete your exhale, you inhale. And just let yourself notice your body and to be here now in the present. Feeling that gravity dropping into the exhale. And that it is safe as I breathe to feel I am. And it is safe as I breathe to feel. And it is safe as I breathe to do. And it is safe as I breathe to feel love. And it is safe as I breathe to speak. And it is safe as I breathe to see. And it is safe as I breathe to understand. and to just allow yourself to really stand in that beautiful essence of you, the masterpiece that you are as you breathe. Allowing yourself to really drop into a deeper space of you through the love, through the connection of your body, soul, and spirit. Bringing yourself to that pelvic floor, feeling the connection of Mother Earth as you ground, as you connect to the earth energy of gravity. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And allowing yourself to connect. And as we go deeper within ourselves, we meet that sound of E. And even this time, to move the pelvic like an infinity in the figure eight, to really help move these energies as you ground, as you tone, in that low tone of E, of even experiencing like a bowl, a singing bowl, that when you tone, your pelvic vibrates like that bowl, to bring that sound out from that pelvis. So the sound of E. And now go back to that beautiful center of diaphragmatic breathing. Breathing in, breathing out. And connecting to the rhythm of that wave. Watching this beautiful wave rolling into the shore. And as you exhale, the wave lets go. And then it goes back out and creates another wave as you inhale, to really connect to that earth rhythm. And allow yourself to feel the universal breath rhythm that helps you connect to the masterpiece that you are. Bringing that breath deeper. And as I breathe, I believe. And as I believe, I trust. And it's all happening within my breath, meeting the connection of my body, my holy temple, the divine, through the spirit of breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And just letting your body just drop more into that rest, into the beautiful energies of letting go, and meeting the gravity. Within my pelvic, bringing that energy down through my legs, rooting me into the Mother Earth as I stand in the world. Breathing in, breathing out. And just let yourself drop into your body, allowing the mind to quiet down and to be present in the here and the now. And just notice if there's resistance, if there's pain, if there's sickness, whatever, and let the body really help boot your immune system all the way up to the DNA, to the physical soul, spirit being. And now the soul is going to bring a gift as you're breathing. And the soul brings you a color. And don't question this color. The soul is very wise and knows why you need this color. And as you're breathing, you connect to that color, filling your whole body all the way past your feet, rooting you into Mother Earth. And as you exhale, you let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Just let it go. Feel the letting go as you breathe. And allowing your soul to bring that beautiful gift, the color. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I am. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I feel. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I do. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I do. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I love. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I speak. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I see. And as I breathe, I feel safe to stand in the I understand. And now to connect to that beautiful rhythm of breath. Diaphragmatic connected breathing, medium inhale, soft, short exhale. And before you complete your exhale, you inhale. And allow my nervous system, my vagus nerve, the blood flow to all get to a place of harmony, of calm. And as I connect into that beautiful energy of grounded earth gravity, I meet the levity, the waters, the heart. Because now my heart feels safe and supported as I open. And allow my beautiful heart to sing its song, which is the sound of ah. And together we will connect to that heart song. And move with the sound of ah. Ah. Now bringing your breath back to diaphragmatic connected breathing. Medium inhale, soft, short exhale. And before you complete your exhale, you inhale. And that it is safe to breathe and be connected. And as I'm in the levity of water, I still stay connected to the Mother Earth and allowing my soul gift of the color to fill my whole body, rooting me into the Mother Earth and releasing all that doesn't serve me anymore. And let my heart sing. Breathing in, breathing out. And as we connect to those waters, that we are 78% water, fluid, our body, to connect those tears to the pond, to the lakes, to the rivers, to the ocean, and that we are all connected through our air, through our fire, through our earth, and through our water. So just let yourself drop into that beautiful connection and breathe with it, opening your heart to that beautiful space of the masterpiece that you are. Feeling the love, the vitality of your breath all the way down through your whole body. The connection of Mother, of Divine, Sophia, Grace, whatever you want to call it, and open it and allow it to shine through your heart. Breathing in, breathing out. And allowing. And again, we're going to connect to that sound of heart. And even maybe again, moving into that beautiful infinity figure 8 space. And as you tone, I'm grounded in my body, feeling my feet rooted to Mother Earth, and I am also in the expansion of levity, of expanding through heart. So here we go, the sound of ah, through heart. Ah! Now go back to diaphragmatic connected breath. Medium inhale, soft, short exhale. And before you complete your exhale, you inhale to really let yourself meet the circle of breath. Feeling the flow of life, trusting, breathing, and allowing. And as you breathe, you go on a journey. And let yourself feel the power of this deep breathing and open your heart to the whale and go on a journey to just breathe, believe, and receive the gift of this vision of the masterpiece that you are, in honoring the journey of going with your whale to wherever it wants to take you. Now I'm going to be quiet and let you guys just take that journey for a little bit. As you breathe, stay connected and trust the breath. And the whales come with a beautiful message. That as we contemplate our soul, key to the seeds in the earth, we are all experiencing profound transformation as the higher forces prepare our souls for the new. Allow yourself to set the intentions that involve aligning with the masterpiece that you are, the light amidst in the darkness. Embrace the spiritual energies of grace each night through these holy times and the months ahead. reflecting on the gains of significance in your life, and allow yourself to gently confront those inner shadows, unveiling the aspect of yourself truly. We the whales support you in recognizing this beautiful and enduring challenging time. To let that light shine. And we are so honored and feel so much love to you in helping you meet grace through the spirit of breath. And as you seek to connect to the essence of I am, and so it is. We love you, we thank you, we support you, and we see you. Bless them. And as we connect and allow ourselves to come back to the heart space and to feel the gratitude and love of your body, soul, spirit through the ascending masters, your higher self, the archangels, the dolphins and whales, bringing you to that beautiful space of heaven and earth through the holy temple from the spirit of breath. And together let's meet the sound of O integrating heaven and earth through our holy temple, which is our body. And again, meeting the beautiful sound of O and integrating. And now together we're going to do the three sounds of the vowels E-R-O together. And just remember, the breath of spirit leads us to embody the divine life force, carrying love, joy, peace, wisdom, and healing. It permits all, and all exist within the breath. take a moment. Mindfully breathe. Feeling the oneness in the universe. You are intertwined with the breath. And the breath is intertwined with you. Wishing you abundance and blessing of love from the whale, and so it is. And together, let's all take a deep breath and hold within diaphragm and release. Another deep breath and hold and release. And when you're ready, just slowly come back to this space of breathing, of connecting, of sharing. Wiggling your toes and fingers and coming back into the body.